Hey, welcome to another thing you didn't ask for. This is at least a partial example of my day at work. This is me walking into my job at 6 in the morning. Now that it's summer or spring, almost summer, it's nice and light outside. I thought these clouds looked really pretty this morning. That was something that I had to stop and oh, look at those clouds. Very pretty. Anyway, the pretty's about to end. I'm about to go to work, so let's get back into it. So, aisles are looking good. Not that this is my personal responsibility, but it's one of those things you're always kind of just looking at the state of the store when you've been with the company for so long. Got your coworkers saying, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "It's 6 in the morning. I'm not in the mood to say hi." But anyway, I'll say hi. How are you? Got to get back here. Got to get clocked in right here. Got to use my phone to do that, so I got to shut this off. I also don't want the bosses to think that I'm screwing around too early in the day. So walking back to my area, appliances all set up, looking nice. Store's looking good. I know that my area that I'm about to get to is going to be kind of a nightmare. I'd kind of been given a warning in advance. We had kind of a rough weekend and a lot of stuff that didn't get put away. And I know that the night crew is going to be kind of overwhelmed. And yeah, as I got back here, they were still trying to wrap everything up. Ideally, all of this stuff that you see would have been put away, staged, put elsewhere, not in the way, because I've got stuff coming in during the day because I'm in the receiving area and I got to kind of keep things flowing. But it was a rough weekend and they're working on it. So I don't know why. I think I had a seizure right there. But yeah, all this stuff needed to be dealt with. But we all worked together and we spent about hour and a half this morning and got things organized and took care of it. And then this is about an hour and a half later. All the stuff is basically organized. We got clear space for the most part, and we can function back here. So yay for me. Had to go outside. You know what? I can't remember what the hell I was coming out here to do. Maybe it was just to get outside and see the sky again. Those clouds and the way the sun was coming over them. I mean, when you're trapped in the cave back there like I am all day, you tend to notice these things a lot. Sun had popped out just a little bit later. I just finished unloading this truck that's taken off, and I'm like, you know what? While I'm waiting for him to get set up, I'm going to take video of the sun directly. It was warming up and being a nice spring day, so that's nice. Anyway, got to go back to my cave. Oh, look, I cast a long shadow. Very tall. But yeah, the room, organized, got some pallets on the floor for me to start packing up some stuff to ship out there. Everything's going fine. Machine's on the charger, getting power. Bunch of doors I wish would get out of here. Sun's still shining though. Always got to zoom in and get a close-up shot of that stuff, right? A little bit later, this truck had shown up, and see that one little box on a pallet sitting right there on the dock? That's all they had, one little thing. That's fine. I started my stuff, getting stuff wrapped up to get shipped out. A couple hours later, another truck was showing up to swap out a trailer, so we got to get these conveyors out of there. These things are always a pain in the ass. But, I found a way just to push them out with the machine instead of doing it by hand. And then having both docks open like this is the most sunlight I'll see in one shot inside my room during any given day. Sometimes you get lucky and all three of them are open. But just this little room is where I spend most of my day. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. This is my lunch break. I spend it in my car. I mean, some people think I'm weird, but when I'm on my lunch break, I do not want to be inside the building. This is my lunch, just a little container of ground beef. That's it. I'm still doing the carnivore diet. Random ass Jeep driving by. Anyway, the carnivore diet, it's working for me. So I spend my lunch out in my car away. It feels like an actual break. So got to walk back in. Got to get back to the grind, right? I know there's a lot of shots of me staring at the ground, but it's because I don't want to accidentally take video of people. So anyway, I get back to my area. Back here, my coworkers have been handling everything just fine. The people that I work directly with, room looks pretty good still. Not much happened in the hour while I was gone. I went out to check to see if our trash compactor container had been pulled and emptied because we've been waiting all day for it. And nope, it's still there. So, because sometimes they show up and they can kind of take it when we're not paying attention. We don't actually know that it's gone. So that's fine. I like to go out and just double check. Get back in my room, pop the door open here, and, no more sun for me. Just boom, the door shuts. Back in jail. Anyway, I went back outside and I looked into the corner and there was this styrofoam and it was like blowing in a circle in the wind like it was dancing for me. It was kind of magical. Then I realized I was just staring at garbage blowing in the wind. I need to grow up. The side of the building, my buddy that works out there in the outside garden area cleaned up this section, got a bunch of stuff cleaned up and out of the way. It looks great. I did find out a little bit later that the trash got pulled and taken out of there. So I'm going back to look again. I was led to believe that when he pulled it, on occasion, when we have really bad luck, the garbage is under so much pressure, it just blows out all over on the ground. And it actually wasn't. They told us it was. But this is nothing. I've got pictures I've taken of a god-awful nightmare of this thing blowing up. But I kind of shoveled up and kind of cleaned it up and made it look a little better because I'm out there. I got a shovel in hand. I might as well just do it while I'm there. I'm the master with the shovel, no doubt. But anything to get back outside and get in a little sun, right? And a lot of bouncy camera work looking at the ground. I'm just a pro at this. Some art on the wall there. Greasy hand streaks. Good times. Looks like I'm just interested in videoing anything I can just do just to pass the time. Anyway, back in my area, gonna go put the shovel away over here by the garbage section. So, I put my tools back where they're supposed to go. A lot of people don't like to do that. Another thing people don't like to do is fucking flush the fucking cardboard baler. Man, when you fill it up, shut it, run it. Let's just run this thing. I always use the metaphor. I'm like, this is like a toilet. It's a communal toilet, and we all shit in it. Why don't you flush it when you're done? I don't come to your house, shit in your toilet, make a mess, and leave. So, and people usually laugh at that metaphor. They also probably think I'm a little bit of a pain in the ass for being so grumpy about the cardboard and the garbage. But goddamn it, who's the one who has to clean it up? Me. And turns out the machine was actually full. Oh, shit, because it didn't go down very far, so I had to compress it down. Time to change a cardboard. What's the weight on this thing? 800 pounds. Is it's full? 752? Yeah, it's time to change the cardboard bale. Great. A little bit later, my coworker, she was telling me what a tough badass she is. I'm like, oh, yeah, prove it. And she's like, well, fuck you, buddy. Can you do this? She's like, I can do pull-ups. Ready? Look at this. Boom. And I was like, I can do that. I just don't want to. She's like, you're such a fucking liar. Let's go do a pallet lifting competition. She's like, look at this. This is a little bit in reference to, there's kind of a famous meme out there of this gal that works at Home Depot pumping some blue pallets like that. And this friend of mine here wanted to do it. She's got these amazing arms on her. Jesus Christ, look at that. So after being humiliated, I'm like, well, I'll go back inside and wrap pallets. I can do that. Yeah. Can you wrap pallets as good as me? Yes, she can. So I'm just going to wrap pallets and shut my mouth. I can shrink wrap around this thing, get this thing shipped out of here better than anybody, or, at least as good as the people I work with. All right, I'm just a sad loser, I know. Don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. Keep going. Make it tight. Don't want it spilling and falling. I pride myself on making these things solid. Anyway, it's time for me to leave. This is the end of my shift, so more great footage of the floor as I'm leaving. Obviously, there's a lot more I do during the day, but I can't be videoing all kinds of shit. I'm already probably going to get yelled at for doing this anyway. But time to walk out to my car. It's all the way at the other end of the parking lot. This is my weekend to get my children, so they're going to get dropped off to me here. I mean, I get out at 3 o'clock, and I kind of hope that my ex-wife will show up with the kids at the same time. Oh, I'm approaching the car. Did the birds shit on my car? God fucking damn it, the birds shit on my car. Fucking birds. Anyway, so I get in my car, I end up kind of sitting here for half an hour waiting for the kids to show up. Timing doesn't always work out. It's not like it's an intentional thing. It's just, we all do the best we can. But anyway, I'm just recording my boys running up from their mom dropping them off. And that's them driving away in the background. And then my youngest boy right here, he suddenly realized I'm recording. He's like, what are you doing, Daddy? I'm like, I'm recording you. And now he's like, I'm going to act like a goofball. Because that's what he does. Now he knows we're recording. So now we're on camera, all looking like goofballs. The one in the back is getting over a cold. The one up front is just getting a cold. And I catch the cold by the second day. So it kind of ruined our weekend a little bit. That's okay. I'm happy to take him anytime that I can get him. But anyway, just driving home. Same old path that I take every day. Just another regular day. It's a Friday, and like I said, I get my kids, so we're going to hang out. I had plans to take them places, but because they're sick, we ended up not going anywhere and just sitting around. Hey, look, I made this green light. I get stopped at that thing at a red light all the time. It's amazing. Anyway, yeah, I had things I was going to take my boys and go do, get them out of the house. They tend to want to sit and stare at their phones and watch all this ridiculous kid stuff, Minecraft stuff, and this thing called Skibidi Toilet, where it's a head in a toilet that's the size of Godzilla fighting monsters in the city. I wish I was making that up. I have no idea what the hell these kids are interested in. When I was a kid, I was into Transformers and Thundercats and Voltron and He-Man and shit. These kids are into like toilet monsters. That's okay. Childhood only comes once in your lifetime, right? And I'll let them enjoy what they like. So that's it, basically. Just it's a very small portion of everything that I do. I can't show everything, obviously, because I actually have to work and use my hands and, not get busted and get fired. I mean, maybe I'll get fired as soon as this gets put up publicly. And they'll be like, Rob, you're not supposed to record things in the store. You're fired. And then I'll need everyone to join my Patreon and donate money to me. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.